Hi everyone, it's Heather from See Heather Write coming to you live from Clearwater, Florida. Well, not actually live because, it's pre-recorded. Yeah. Anyway, this is my first ever vlog and I'm really excited about it. So tonight I'm going to talk about making time to write and when it's smart to, write above all else and when it's maybe not such a good idea. So in order to do that, I am going to have to introduce a very special guest and her name is Evie. Everybody meet Evie. Hi, everybody say hi, Evie. Hi, Evie. This is Evie Girl. She is my Italian Greyhound. Well, one of two. I have two Italian Greyhounds, and I love them both very much. Apparently, she's tired. Evie should be tired because Evie had a long night last night. Not quite as long as my night. Evie was very sick last night, and she was up just about every hour. Um, and so I was up just about every hour, getting very sick, and it was awful. And so because of that, I didn't really get any writing done last night. I didn't get any partner reading done last night. I didn't get any sleep last night. I didn't do anything last night but take care of my precious dog, who, don't get me wrong, I love very much, but, it was a lot to deal with. So tonight I am exhausted. I have these really attractive bags under my eyes. I didn't even put makeup on today to go to work. I didn't even throw some concealer on for this vlog, which maybe I should have done because, let's face it, this is my first ever vlog, and I should really present myself well. I mean, I put my fancy earrings on. Come on, I could have thrown some concealer on. This vlog is going to be floating around the internet for, like, the rest of my life, and really, come on, I should have just put some makeup on. And so tonight, I am exhausted, and I would really just like to go to sleep. I'm actually sitting in my bed right now. But instead of going to sleep, I'm not going to, because I didn't write or partner read last night. So tonight, instead of going to sleep, I am going to spend an hour and a half partner reading and then about half an hour to an hour writing because I don't think that I could take longer than that, even though I would really like to write for 2 hours. My goal is an hour writing, but I don't know if I'm going to make it that long. So, I've talked before about how it's really important to write every single day, and it is. But sometimes life gets in the way. Sometimes your dogs get sick. Sometimes there's a special event like a wedding or, other things happen. Sometimes you have to let it go. I try not to do that whenever possible. Whenever you do let it go, though, it's really important to make up your time another way. And the good news is, if you want to take writing seriously, there are definitely some ways that you can incorporate making time to write into your everyday routine. For example, if you take public transportation to work, you can easily bring your laptop or just a regular old notebook and pen onto the subway or bus or, into the car with you if you carpool with a friend, with you and right there. I, for one, if I am ever riding the car of somebody else, I never drive. Even if it's my own car, I almost never drive if we're going, a long distance. When I visit friends, I ask my husband to drive. If we're going down to visit our sister-in-law, I have my father-in-law drive. Whenever I can, I kind of try to avoid driving so that I can write. If I am driving, I do books on tape, so that way I can get my reading in while I personally am driving. Another way that you can get your writing in throughout the day is to always have a little notebook with you, and I do. This is a notebook that I carry around with me everywhere I go. I carry it in my purse. I actually have a couple other little notebooks that are just little paper notebooks that I keep in my car, my desk at work. But this is the notebook that I take with me as I go. And this notebook is actually really special because it has the original sentence for the current book that I'm working on, The Reaper's List. And I'm really excited about it because, it's just kind of the little single sentence that started it all. So if I can find it, I will read it for you. Let me see. Oh no, I think it's in the front. I should have found it first. Here, this is it. Oh, yes. And I even had a name for it. The original name for it was Time of Death 1115, or similar, pick symbolic number. Apparently I had a symbolic number in mind, and this is the idea. Future world. When you're born, the exact time and place of your death is decided via lotto. Maybe to keep population in check, perhaps disease is wiped out, ... And so that was the whole the impetus that started my novel. So it's kind of exciting to, see it written there. You know, and I just kind of see it there, and that's my whole, I don't know. It's cool whenever I see this, and there are other little things in here too. You know, so this is where I keep my ideas. So it's got all my little ideas for future novels right here. And I have it with me at all times in case I ever get the little idea. So that's another way that you can always be writing, always be thinking about writing. I also keep my USB plug with me at all times in case I just get, you know, 10 minutes or 15 minutes free at work, or if I have, you know, some free time on my lunch break, I'll write then. I also stay up really, really late at night, but some people aren't night owls. They prefer to wake up an extra hour early in the morning. So kind of adjust your sleep schedule. Figure out, you know, when and where you can adjust accordingly. So those are some ways that you can incorporate some extra writing time into your regular day. But like I said, like we learned, sometimes dogs get sick. Sometimes life gets in the way. Some days, once in a while, you might not have time to write. So out of 365 days in a year, if you can only write for 362 of them, then that's fine. You can take 3 days off in a year. Maybe try not to, but if you go through the whole year and you only take 3 days off, then that's awesome. So this is Heather from See Heather Write. Until next time, happy writing!